Sports. College football. Oh, man, it feels so good on Saturday to just sit there and watch
and do nothing.
Watch the game. Just quick recap before we get into, pick'ems and all of that. But we saw Georgia, Kentucky. What did it end up being, 13-12 or something like that?
13-12.
Yep, 13-12. Good defensive battle. Both teams kind of struggled to get points on the board. Georgia struggled real heavy throughout time.
I think it was 16-12. I think they ended up kicking it.
It was 13-12. We just said that.
I said 16-12.
It was 13-12.
Okay. Man, what's y'all thoughts on the game, man?
Dummy.
Stop being so angry, man.
You want to slap that nigga, dude.
Shit.
Georgia didn't look that good. I said that, but I don't think anybody gonna really look that good this year like that. I don't think it's any undefeated teams this year. I think everybody come away with at least 2 losses.
I say 1. Because I do think,
except for Memphis, they probably run the table.
Miami.
Oh, Miami, yeah, because they in that bum ass conference.
They're gonna lose.
They'll lose. They'll probably lose to Clemson.
Yeah, they're gonna lose.
They'll probably lose.
They look pretty good, and Cam Ward,
it's gonna be like a Boston College or something.
It's legit.
Them Boston College or even Georgia Tech, even though they lost recently, but I think they play good physical football. Those teams in the ACC that we just named.
Yeah, I like what Kirby Smart said after the game. Kind of what I was saying. Like, this the SEC, man. We not finna. He said you're not gonna walk in and just necessarily blow anybody out. You shouldn't be coming in expecting that in the SEC because of the kind of athletes and the kind of players, the kind of coaching that you have over there.
Right.
This is why everybody give it the title that they give it. Right. It's a tough conference.
Yeah.
I like that shit. Alabama got to play Georgia and Texas, and everybody got to play each other.
Yeah.
The only SEC team that has a pretty much easy schedule is Ole Miss. Now that's somebody could.
I want to see this schedule. I want to see what you say easy.
I mean,
I know it's still a gauntlet.
Yeah,
it's still a gauntlet.
The easier of the 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And that's why it was tough for me when you said that.
It's hard. South Carolina looked good the other day. Yesterday.
LSU,
Oklahoma,
Arkansas decent.
Georgia.
I see why you say that though.
I see why it's easier than everybody else.
Yeah. It ain't easy, but it's just a little bit easier.
Yeah,
what you saying?
I said it yesterday. Whether you win by 1 or you win by 100 in this SEC, a win is a win is a win. And that's all that matters, man. So I don't care what you. And that's why it's hard for me to say that Georgia doesn't look good until Georgia loses. They look good to me.
What about LSU, South Carolina?
Great game.
Hell of a game, man. I'm glad my boys showed some grit. We was down 17-0, and we pulled off a comeback.
LSU, South Carolina.
But South Carolina looked real good moving forward and for the future. But they have a lot. They had like 9 niggas came back on defense. So their defense came out firing. Yeah. They had a lot of new starters on offense.
And man, their offense was clicking when their quarterback was in there. When he got hurt, that's when it went to shit. But they had a lot of mistakes prior to that, though.
Yeah.
It was a great game to watch, though. Great back and forth game.
Fool, that South Carolina.
Thank you, Robbie Ashford.
Why them niggas ain't
them niggas don't bullshit.
Their whole front 7, fool, because like them boys saw that Nussmeier wasn't gonna run, he wasn't really gonna move.
Yeah,
it just started coming downhill from the linemen to the linebackers, and that made it a little bit easier. So that is something we need to learn.
I think LSU got a break too. When that quarterback got out, he got hurt.
Not even that, fool. That and boys had like 2 pick sixes that got called back from.
So
it's a lot of that, man. And we made some mistakes, and also them boys had a big play downfield. I don't know if the football gods was on our side, but they do a big play downfield with bum Robbie Ashford, and they called it back for offensive pass interference, and they showed every receiver. I ain't seen no pass.
I ain't seen not a one.
Thank you, Lord.
See not a one out there.
I ain't see it. So
Bama was back looking like a machine yesterday.
Man.
And they got a new stud at receiver, Ryan Williams.
Hollywood.
Yeah. He
like
looked
that kid.
He looked as advertised for the 3rd week in a row.
Against a decent opponent, too, in Wisconsin.
He led the team in receiving.
He had 4 for 78 and a touchdown.
So them boys had some good, real warm-up games. It's time for them to get in the thick of things. I don't see them losing more than 1. I know they're saying a lot of I know they see a lot of people. Let's hit their schedule, G-Ball. Let's see.
Nigga, they got Texas, they got Georgia,
They got South Carolina too.
Depends, man.
But that Missouri game,
and we talk about
Tennessee.
yeah,
Tennessee,
that
LSU, Oklahoma. Oh my God, they got Georgia.
Missouri
and that shit back to back.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That shit back to back.
Then South Carolina not really a break. Then Missouri.
Oklahoma.
They don't have a break.
Missouri looked really good yesterday too.
Yeah, they do.
They look good.
and then you never know what's gonna happen in the Iron Bowl.
So
I'm glad we stole the coordinator.
You right. 2 losses.
Ooh, Tennessee and
Shit.
hopefully LSU.
No, because see what my thinking
Georgia
is,
too. It could be.
It's so hard to beat a team twice, dog. That Georgia game, if they lose that, if they end up playing in the SEC championship again against each other, I think they'll beat Georgia that second go around.
Losing that, Brian, didn't
I'm telling you. Like if they beat Georgia this first time, they won't beat them a second time.
So if they beat them the first time, they're gonna lose the second time.
It's cool as hell to see the contrast.
It's too hard to beat a team in the SEC twice.
It's cool to see the contrast too, though. They're more of a relaxed bunch now.
Yeah.
Like they was in Wisconsin jumping
Oh,
around,
fun,
and everybody was like, "Man, you already know Saban would have been goddamn.
no.
Goody
Wouldn't have had none of that shit. Sit y'all ass down.
Nah, nigga, let us have some fun. As long as you win the game, I don't give a fuck. Have some fun. Don't get us no penalties. That's what football is now, man.
That's his style.
I never like that uptight ass. You can't even goddamn do the beanie with it right quick.
The beat away.
I can't even do the beanie with
I
it
say
right quick.
I say that, but
that
they
shit
still
work,
celebrate
fool.
it,
They
and they
still
still like them
celebrate
niggas
it.
were doing all that shit. They
Yeah.
they popped
The
that
Karate
shit.
Kid.
Just,
They
just
was
didn't do
subtle.
it. Yeah,
It was subtle.
and shit, this a business trip, nigga. Act like you been.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at either one. I would prefer the more fun style, but
I like the fun.
clearly,
I like the
clearly that shit worked
shit
because it
worked.
found them a lot of
Yeah,
championships.
yeah.
as long as it works within the rules, because we in the past, and I think that the football as a whole, the NCAA as a whole, is relaxing. A nigga used to do this same shit and get penalties for it.
For sure.
Throw a flag on them, and so
sure.
since they're relaxing, coaches have to.
I'm
Relax.
seeing a lot of people relax. I seen nigga high school the other day. They be doing a little subtle
niggas be
shit,
doing little shit.
and they kind of let it go a little bit, which is cool. It's fun. They say football is a game of emotion. I'm supposed to score and just throw the ball at you. Let me do something.
I'm supposed to be a nun.
Yeah, let me.
I'm supposed to be a nun and a killer.
Let me
What the
pop
hell?
my shit.
I can't be a nun killer.
That's a dumbass rule. You can't celebrate. Nigga, let me spike this.
Don't
bitch.
have fun, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? But hey, them niggas these niggas be getting fined $20K for throwing the football in the stands.
Yeah.
In
Well, the NFL don't bullshit. They don't
Y'all
fuck
boys,
around.
y'all
No
y'all-
fun league.
Y'all don't mind that $20K, huh?
What y'all think about the fighting Dion's yesterday?
I ain't get to watch them much. But they won.
They look
They
good.
They look better.
A whole lot
I don't know how
better.
good Colorado State is, so I want to put stake on it. But they look better. The offensive line performed. They only gave up one sack.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He wasn't pressured like that. They ran the football. To me, I don't think that they ran enough. They were imposing their will. They was getting 6 to 8 yards a pop when
They
they was running.
a freshman running back with like 9 carries for like
70
64
something.
yards.
Yeah.
That's a hell of an average.
Yeah.
The only thing
and they
was,
wouldn't
Hell yeah.
feed
They
them.
wouldn't give him the rock.
but the only thing was they weren't. Colorado State wasn't sending nobody. Shador had all day. So yeah, if you get him time, he gonna eat your ass apart.
Well, they
But-
tried to blitz. Them niggas were slicing their ass. You can't blitz when you getting sliced.
Yeah. You got to pick your poison. And if both of them your poison, you just not that good.
Yeah,
I don't think they
That's all
had
it
the
is.
athletes
Colorado
to match
State
up
just
with them for
wasn't
real.
that good. So we'll see who they got next week.
I looked
They
it
got
up.
Baylor.
So
This
they
might be a better game. We'll get a better. I don't even
I
know
don't know.
because
They
I
might.
don't know what better.
They better
Baylor
get this
looks like.
in. They better get that win in real quick.
A couple
trying
things
to
about
get
that
the
game
6.
though. I don't like how they close games out, dog.
Oh man, I hate.
I hate that shit.
That's coaching.
That's
They
coaching.
let him
Yeah.
do that shit.
That's coaching.
They
Like
let him call the play.
there's two games that we've already seen this year where they
I don't
at
like
the
that shit.
closing out the game they passing when they should be running the ball or run the clock out,
Right.
and they ultimately actually had to give it back to Colorado State just
Right.
with 1 second or something left in the
Yeah.
game. But it was fucking stupid, man, and they almost cost themselves the
They
game
went for
the first week
North
doing that
Carolina-
stupid
North
shit.
Dakota State game.
And
Throwing the ball deep for stats.
if you was listening, the announcer said, "I don't know what they doing.
Yeah, he
I've never
did.
seen this."
Right.
That's Dion.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's not McCoy.
Dion trying to put up points.
That's Shadar. Maybe it's his son. Maybe his son is
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get my."
And that was the thing.
but
with
that's
that
still
whole
a deal.
Do what you
Instagram
would do
post.
if you the coach. Get your ass out of there.
Hey, Matt Johnson, whatever.
Right.
Go
Get
kneel
your
the
ass in
ball.
there.
Go hand the ball.
Hand the
off.
ball off.
Like I love the kid. I love his game. I love it. That shit just not gonna fly on the next level, dog. Like they giving him the keys to the car. Great. They trust him enough to do so because he is a dude.
Keys. Yeah.
He is a fucking dude. We saw that yesterday. We saw it prior to yesterday. He's great. But when he get to that next level, his dad's not going to be his coach. He ain't going to have them keys.
I think he's a football guy. I think that Shedeur is more than just talented. I think he's a student of the game. I think he knows the game backwards and forwards. That's why he's able to perform at the way he performing. So I do think he is master at his craft. But I just think, shit like that you ain't doing that in the NFL anyway.
In the league.
Yeah, you just ain't doing it.
So him doing this, is he a top 3 pick?
No.
I think so.
If you pull his numbers up from
they got him at the number
game.
Right now, they got him at the number 1 quarterback. I think one showed him at 2, but it was Travis, whoever won 2, then him.
Quinn Ewers. All
right. The only reason
he was higher than yours. The one of the things that was on.
He should be.
The only reason why I say that is because Carolina probably gonna have a top 3 pick.
They're not gonna take a quarterback.
They're not gonna take a quarterback. Chicago probably gonna be a top 3 pick. They're not gonna take a quarterback.
Yeah, but you're doing a whole lot of
we're doing premature right now.
Speculating like, nigga, if I need a quarterback and Carolina don't, let's trade.
Right. Straight up to get him.
And Seattle
you can't factor in all of those things that might happen.
I might need the best left tackle, so I'm a
maybe but sometimes maybe it's not a left tackle at that value.
Let's revisit this in goddamn March.
Like just because I got the first pick don't mean I'm gonna take a left tackle at that pick, nigga. That's a lot of money to be given to a left tackle. Yeah. That might not be his value.
She might be worth more than a rookie quarterback.
Like, fool, look at the man's career numbers, fool. Like, that's some shit, fool.
The nigga is fucking amazing.
He is great, fool. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if a team like the Giants, right, if they say, they
just gave Buddy all that money.
Ass out of here.
Yeah, they're getting Daniel Jones.
Ass out of here.
And
then, the fuck out of it.
And then shit. You see all that shit Travis Hunter did?
That's why he
the number 1 pick.
You got to pick him too.
Okay, he's projected to be the number 1 pick.
Right.
All right, so I just named 2 sorry-ass teams that's not taking a quarterback.
Man, we just already said, and you going right back
because we don't know the order yet.
You don't know the order yet.
It might be Green Bay.
It's week 2.
I know Carolina going to be trash.
Okay, so maybe they trade their picks. Like you said, they might need a left tackle. I might trade this for 2 of your picks.
Right.
So I can go fill my roster hole.
That's the only reason why I say that.
Hey, man, go Tigers. How y'all teams looking?
Bum.
NFL.
We got the bags over our head. I don't even want to talk about that shit. Yeah. Let's move on to something that matters. Gabriel looked good at one point. I think he finished the game like 22 for 25 or something up there in Oregon for like 240-something yards, 2 touchdowns, and like 46 yards rushing, cruising to Oregon win. He looked damn good throwing that goddamn football. So I'm sure he going to amass to the top of the Heisman list or close to it. Because he looked real good. 291 yards, actually. Thank you, Dave.
I would love to see that. Him and Ohio State going against each other for a Big Ten title.
Yeah.
Look like some
Big Ten got some big games coming up.
Can't wait.
Shit, they got every team in the nation there.
The SEC got the next. So it's cool to see who.
Big 30 and Big 28 for
who going to come out up there. Like, I want to see what Oregon and Ohio State
y'all saw they looking at Tulane and somebody else for the Pac-12?
I can see that.
Tulane and one other, I forgot. I don't know if it's Memphis.
The Big 12 dropped the ball so fucking bad. Because I thought the Big 12, I thought the Pac-12, or whatever they were. Pac-12, I thought that they were going to do what the Big 12 did. I thought that they were going to go try to go get the Texas Techs, go steal them Oklahoma State and bring them over and keep the people that they had, and they let the Big 10 steal them.
Yep. Dummies.
Yeah, that shit weird.
They wasn't aggressive. And they lost. But they going to try to put it back together, and I think they got some pieces that they can kind of make work.
They definitely do.
It was one of those teams in the current Pac-12 or the Pac-3, like, they done flew already like 5,000 miles or some shit. Yeah. What shit? They never 3 of them.
Yeah, they got that money. You know they're going to be able to do that shit easily.
That shit draining, though, fool. Like, all of that flying, all that moving, all the miles, that shit is draining as fuck. For real, though.
Just a quick thing. College Game Day did a lot of numbers on that Notre Dame Texas thing. It came back, said it was 2.5 million viewers. It was the most watched regular season episode since 2016, which was up 47% from last year.
Notre Dame, Texas?
Yeah.
Texas A&M?
Texas A&M, my bad.
I
was wondering. I ain't want to be an asshole, but like, what the fuck you talking about?
Get me right, nigga.
I didn't know either, so I didn't, But.
Did Texas quarterback get hurt?
Yeah, Ewers. He got hurt off a non-contact
in
injury, and Arch came in and went crazy. And of course, he got the Manning name, so people went crazy for him. Now he did look good, but they trying to put him as the best quarterback in the league.
And
right
them
now.
niggas just played the motherfucking
UTSA. We gonna see.
The Road Runners.
We gonna see. I want him to be good.
Virginia
I hope he's good.
College.
He looked like he has the tools.
School of the Culinary Arts.
He does look like honestly.
Road runners.
He does look like he's more athletic and a better runner, which opens up that offense a bit more. But sometimes, like those games against Michigan, it comes down to decision making.
Yeah, that nigga first pass was a touchdown.
But question.
But he was wide open too.
Yeah.
Do you remember Eli at Ole Miss?
Hell yeah.
He was good.
He was athletic.
Not like that.
He wasn't
Not like that.
But that nigga ran
Archie
a
was the
67-yard touch.
Archie was the last Manning that was athletic.
Yeah.
It was Archie, guys.
That could run.
Since Archie, them boys-
But his dad was the one that was the receiver too.
Yeah.
So
until he had the spine injury.
Cooper Manning.
he got a lot to pick up. The dad put nigga, you finna get all this time,
Right.
nigga.
Every last bit of
Yeah.
You got the head size and all, Paul. All them niggas got some big ass, he got some big ass head. But them boys funny too on Monday Night Football too.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
They look like they were getting annoyed or Belichick.
Yeah, because
Oh, this
he was
bad.
bored, man.
He kept talking when Payne was like,
He probably didn't like him anyway. He beat his ass.
shout out to Michigan coach Sharon Moore. He officially signed his contract. He better have.
Yeah. Ass out of
Hands
here.
out of here real soon.
Them niggas weren't looking too good.
Yeah, nah.
So good, shout out to him, man, on
Secure
signing
the
that
bag.
contract. What you got for Pick'ems, Hoop?
They look decent this week, but not really. They was 28-18 against Arkansas State.
About to say them niggas played another goddamn.
And they still ain't beat them like they were supposed to.
ICDC college, nigga.
I got 3 games, man. The first game I have is a ranked game, number 11 USC against number 18 Michigan.
USC.
God damn.
USC.
Them nigga ran that bit for 999 yards last
Damn
week.
sure did.
They did.
They playing at Michigan.
USC.
Yeah, I have USC.
Quarterback play means a lot, Hootie. You know.
Playing
this as a
in
former
Michigan, it's starting to get kind of cool.
It's at 2:30. It's a day game.
California
I'm going
boy.
USC because it's a day game. If it was a night game, I would have went Michigan.
I'm going USC too.
I'm going USC because it's a day game. The next one I have is another ranked game, Big 12 or whatever the fuck they are. 12 Utah against 14 Oklahoma State. Both 3-0. 3 o'clock game. Boom Pickens Stadium.
I'm gonna let y'all go
Boom
first.
Pickens Stadium.
I ain't ready.
We don't have another game we can pick.
Why? Again,
I don't know anything about them, so I'm just gonna.
number 12 against number 14, nigga. You want me to pick Rice and fucking Texas State? What you want me to pick?
Okay, State.
Nah, man, you pick this goddamn game and figure it
All
out.
right, Oklahoma State.
You want the UAB game? You want me to pick them?
Yeah,
They gonna lose. No.
yeah.
Is Cam
play
Rising
pretty- they play
playing
pretty
because he got
He
hurt?
got hurt again.
As of
He
right
got
now-
hurt.
As of right now, he's slated to play.
I'm going Oklahoma State
You can
because
adjust it.
Bauman went nuts. He
Yeah,
threw for like, man, he been
their
going
running
crazy.
back good,
And he a
too.
90-year senior too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right now 75 for 112 for 967.
Yeah,
I'm Rising only got 346 on the year.
I'm going Oklahoma State.
Yeah, give me Oklahoma
But
State.
the thing that's been tricking me is Ollie Gordon only got 216 and 14.
Boom Pickens.
He,
You said?
it's,
Boone Pickens.
it's time.
Oklahoma State. Give me Oklahoma
It's
State.
time. It's time for him to go loose. I
Give me
got
the
Oklahoma
Fighting
State.
Mullets.
I'm going to Oklahoma State because Cam Rising is a question. Whether he plays or not, he is a question, and I don't know. Can you pick somebody?
Yeah, Oklahoma State.
Everybody pick Oklahoma State.
Tennessee and Oklahoma. They are playing in
They're in Neyland.
Memorial
Give me
Stadium.
Tennessee.
No, they're in Norman. They're in Norman, baby.
Give me Tennessee. I'm going
And I
Tennessee.
think this is the game of the night. It's a 6:30 game. too.
Tennessee.
I'm going Tennessee as well.
I'm going Oklahoma.
Give
Fucking.
me Tennessee.
I need this
Tennessee.
this young Tennessee good quarterback and good team and young good coach. They got to show me that they could go in a hostile good environment at night and win.
They finna do that.
I'm going Oklahoma.
They finna do that. They beat the shit out of Oklahoma. Although Venerables do got that defense
going
playing.
I kind of like little Lavalier.
I do too. Live
That
over
nigga
here.
good.
Call that nigga, ain't that a microphone? Ain't it?
That's how you
Call
shit.
that nigga a microphone.
He did good with that.
Right.
Give me Tennessee.
Tennessee is the 71% of people are picking Tennessee. So
I don't know, man.
I'm getting tired.
Tennessee.
G-Boss, everybody pick Cliff.
Did they
I got. Give me Tennessee. I want Tennessee. Tennessee.
Yeah. What did it look like yesterday?
With Tennessee?
No, I'm talking about with the Pick'ems.
We didn't do it.
We
Remember, we didn't do it.
Oh, yeah,
because it was on that Friday. I want to give a shout out. I know we haven't been mentioning basketball here lately, the WNBA, but Asia Wilson is 29 points away from the first 1,000-point season in WNBA history. She 12 rebounds away from breaking the record for the most rebounds in a season, and 4 blocks away from becoming the third player in WNBA history with 100 blocks in a season. So she having a hell of a fucking year. And just wanted to give her a huge shout out because she been balling.
MVP.
Hands down.
MVP. Don't even fucking play with the lady.
Yeah, hands down.
Big hands down.